Et tu, brute? We all know that line. We know he crossed the Rubicon. We know he was taken out by his closest allies. But how much of what you think you know about Gaius Julius Caesar is actually true? And how much is just a really good story written by the people in charge? Welcome to Astra's Fact or Story. Star. Today we're going 2,000 years back in time to ancient Rome to dissect the life of the most famous man in history. Was he a savior of the Republic, a power-hungry leader, or just the victim of bad publicity? Let's separate the facts from the fiction. Let's start with a story that sounds like an action movie. In 75 BC, a young Julius Caesar was sailing the Aegean Sea when he was captured by Cilician pirates. The pirates demanded a ransom of 20 talents of silver. Caesar laughed in their faces. He told them they didn't know who they were dealing with and demanded they ask for 50 talents. While waiting for the money, he acted like he was the captor. He would lecture them on proper grammar and poetry, and if they didn't listen, he promised to hunt them down and put them to death on crosses. This actually happened. The historian Suetonius recorded this event. But here is the crazy part. After the ransom was paid and he was released, Caesar did exactly what he said he would do. He got a fleet, hunted the pirates down, captured them, and since the local governor was too lazy to handle it, Caesar personally oversaw their execution. The year is 49 BC. Caesar is in Gaul, modern-day France, conquering everything in sight. The Senate, led by his rival Pompey, orders him to disband his army and come home alone. Here is the famous asterisk story. Caesar stands at the river Rubicon, the border of his province. Crossing it with an army means civil war. He hesitates, then famously says the die is cast. He crosses, changing history forever. He definitely crossed the Rubicon, and it did start the Civil War. However, historians note that he didn't just blurt it out dramatically. He reportedly said it in Greek, quoting a play, Anaryphtho Kaibos. Asterisk, it was a calculated political move, not just a spur-of-the-moment emotional decision. But the dramatic moment was likely a bit theatrical even back then. You've heard the phrase, Veni, Vidi, Vici, I came, I saw, I conquered. This was a humble brag written in a report to the Senate after a long, drawn-out battle where he barely survived. It was a brag, but it was true. He defeated Pharnaces II of Pontus in a lightning-fast campaign in just 5 days. He didn't write a long report. He sent a simple, 3-word dispatch to the Senate. It's one of the most badass status updates in history. Now, a quick bonus fact. Did you know Caesarean section is named after Julius Caesar? Julius Caesar was born via C-section. Story false. Medical historians confirm that Caesar's mother, Aurelia, lived well into adulthood. In ancient times, that procedure was only performed when the mother was in critical condition because it was fatal for the woman. Since his mom was alive and well, Julius was born the old-fashioned way. March 15th, 44 BC. The Senate meeting at the Theater of Pompey. Caesar enters. He sees a group of senators. Suddenly, they attack. He fights back until he sees his best friend, Marcus Brutus, holding a blade. Heartbroken, Caesar pulls his toga over his head and says, "Et tu, brute?" Then fall, Caesar. This is pure Shakespeare. Ancient sources say Caesar did fight back initially, but when he saw Brutus, he stopped fighting. He didn't say "Et tu, brute." He likely said asterisk kai su, teknon, in Greek, which means "you too, child." It wasn't a dramatic line. It was a quiet expression of betrayal. Also, he didn't say "then fall, Caesar." He just fell. After receiving multiple fatal blows, he was gone. The movie moment is fake, but the betrayal was real. So, was Julius Caesar a hero or a villain? The fact is, he was both. He reformed the calendar. We still use it, gave land to the poor, and expanded the empire. But he also dismantled the republic and made himself the sole ruler. History is written by the victors, but in Caesar's case, he wrote it himself in his commentary star. He was a master of PR, a brilliant general, and a man who truly believed he was destined for greatness. What do you think? Was Brutus right to take him out? Or was it the ultimate betrayal? Let me know in the comments below. If you learned something new today, hit that like button and subscribe to Fact or Story for more deep dives into history. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.